Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ms. Roxanne. This is Daily Rambles. Again, cell phone. I'm not going to worry about my computer right now. For right now, doing more on my cell phone. Just because of a lot of crap happening. Anyway, we're doing The Flash Season 4, Episode 19 called Therefore She Is. So we start off with a flashback where a mechanic is talking at this, I guess it's almost like a TED Talk type deal where they're at this college and talking about like different things, and so how like technology is good and stuff, but then DeVoe interrupts and interjects his point of view, and so she basically tells him off. Then he kind of fires back, and they get into this bickering type of thing. They go to present day where I think she's starting to feel conflicted, at least in my opinion, because he's starting to do a lot of really questionable things to her. For us, it's hella unquestionable already. But anyway. Then we have Gypsy sends a box to Cisco about the job and about other stuff. Basically, make a decision already. I need to know things. And then Wells and Cisco are trying to vibe out Killer Frost, but that's not happening. And then Wells is starting to mess up, and then he finally comes clean with the team that he's in fact getting dumber. And then we have DeVoe is at a steel place, and they're stealing steel. And then DeVoe basically kills the guard, and McKenna tries and says something, but he just kind of blows her off, and it's like, nope. And then the team is at the crime scene, and what they stole was alloy 1771. It's just like a solar panel that can increase the sunlight by sun power by 400%. And then we have Wells talks to Joe, or Joe talks to him. Basically, that he wants to keep Cecile busy while he's planning a surprise baby shower. But he can't say that. So I just kind of spoiled it, so whatever. Anyway. And then we have a flashback where Mechanic and DeVoe are on a date. And then we have the present day where the Team Flash brings in Gypsy and see Doc 16 when they take a gun. And so he is already there and took the device already. And it was actually in container 18. And he beat them super quick and then left. And then Cisco and Gypsy argue about the job. Then Barry overhears. So then Cisco comes clean to Barry about the job. And then we have a flashback where the first, they had DeVoe's and the mechanic's first apartment. And then she sees and reads a journal about the future and the Enlightenment. And so they argue, and then she storms off and leaves. Then we go to the present day where Wells and Cecile talk and reads his mind. And basically, this brain's a hot mess. It's all jumbly. And basically, they find out that his thoughts are basically the more he thinks or more he uses his brain, the worse off he gets. And then we had Gypsy and Barry talk and gets Cisco and her to talk, and he asks like the mediator in front of them, and then the alarm goes off, so they vibe and get blasted back, trying to find out what he's doing, and it's not working. Then we have Iris tells Barry to back off. Then we go back to Cecile and Wells talk, and basically Cecile can read his mind, obviously, and so basically what they did was she can write down what he's thinking before he loses it. So he can basically write down all of his thoughts. So that way it'll be better. And then we have a flashback where the mechanic is in Kenya and she's doing a clean water project. And then then DeVoe calls and then tells her to come home. She says no. And then there's a shootout happening and she's knocked unconscious. Then we go to present day where Cisco and Gypsy talk, and he wants more from the relationship, and she doesn't. And then we cut to where Barry figured out that DeVoe is not making one huge device, but a bunch of smaller ones. And they need a quantum computer, which is at Mercury Labs. So DeVoe is already there, and then Team Flash show up, and they were so close to defeating him, like so close. But then DeVoe almost kills Gypsy because they can't move, but the mechanic tries to stop him and finally gets him to stop. And then they escape. Then we cut to where Wells figured it out. And it turns out that DeVoe wants to dumb down everybody on a really simple level. And then we go back to Earth 19, where Cisco and Gypsy talk. And I think they end it. They like kiss goodbye and stuff. So I guess they need space. And so then we have the baby shower time with Cecile. Then Barry talks to Cisco. And then we have Caitlin talks to Iris, and Iris is like, I don't want you going back in the field like that, but she just wants to do what she can to bring Killer Frost back. The flashback scene where DeVoe visits the mechanic in the hospital, and it turns out she's starting to agree with him about technology being bad, and she wants all for the Enlightenment. Then at the present day where the mechanic is pissed and is leaving him, and he can't do anything because he's an isolated area and he can't use his powers, and she literally leaves him. And then we have the weird, not really a weird girl, but the spastic girl that we've been seeing a lot, drops off a diaper bag, and then when they turn around and say like thank you, like who's it from, whatever, she disappears. And then we see her at the end of the hallway, and then she zooms away, and she's a speedster. So I don't know who she is, because she made it sound like the baby's due in 3 weeks and all that type of stuff. And by the way, that was an episode. I wonder whose kid that is. She makes it sound like it's like the baby that Cecile is having is her, but I have no idea whatsoever. Let's see. Rating this episode, I don't know. I do love the flashbacks for the mechanic and DeVoe and how they came to be. But I just feel like, to me, the mechanic can be a super independent woman, and she's starting to be that now, I feel like. But she's like, she's starting to fight back, which I do appreciate. But I feel like she's not completely there yet, but she's almost there. But I don't know. I don't even really know what to rate this episode. I don't know. I'll give it a B. I don't know. There's some key points I was just kind of like, it's just okay. It's just like your grand plan is to just make everyone stupid. Would that end technology per se? If even because the technology's already here. And you have all these weapons and stuff, or like technological weapons and things, and people are even dumber than they are now. Couldn't that just escalate things and make it worse? I mean, hello. It's just that plan is that's the main thing that just kind of tipped me off with this episode. I was just like, really? But anyway, just let me know what your thoughts down below. Agree, disagree, and just like, comment, subscribe. And I noticed that my anyway, I noticed the stuff are a little bit better when I do my cell phone stuff, so I'm probably just going to keep doing my cell phone stuff. I might get, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I got so much stuff going on, and I'm just trying to do up these videos, which I really do enjoy doing, and I'm still going to do, but I was going to do it on a, it's going to be on a much smaller scale. I won't be doing as much as I want. But that's just, it is what it is right now. So anyway, that's what I did for this video. I am super tired. I have way too much stuff happening, actually. And yeah, so just like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Bye, everybody.